Hey gang, how's it going? So it is that time for me to dye my hair. Now a while ago I asked if you guys wanted me to dye my hair with this next or with Faria Intense Copper with the red shampoo, and this one won. So I'm going to be dyeing my hair with this today. I'm going to be using 2 boxes and I'm going to be covering all of my hair, including the blonde tips. While I was at Sally's, because I wanted to ask the Sally gal some questions, I also bought this BioTerra Sheer Illuminator. It's a tinted moisturizer treatment in shiny copper. Like the littlest, it's like a rusty orange color. If I sound a little different, it's because I'm getting over a cold, so bear with me. You know, April was quite a month. I came out of it sick. That's besides the point. So I went to Sally's to ask the lady there if she thinks I should do the 20 developer. It was mentioned that the 20 developer might make this turn out a little bit darker, while the 30 developer might be better. And she said, I would not advise you to do the 30 developer unless your hair was black. And she goes, and you have lighter hair, so stick with the 20 developer. So what you do with this is you put in this whole thing, so it's like one of these with 2 parts of developer. As the instructions say here, it says measure 2.4 fluid ounces of 30 or 40 developer depending on the degree of lift desired in a non-metallic shaker or bowl. This is 1.2 ounces, so I'm supposed to do 2.4 ounces, and since I have 2 of them, I'm going to do about 5 ounces of developer. I can read this fine, but in this lighting, it's like bugging my eyes. It says process for 30 minutes at room temperature. I want to see if this can go copper and less red, and I've been asked if there are any good pure copper colors, and all the colors I have tried have been more red with an orange base and less copper. So I'm excited to give this a try. I'm going to get my little bowl and I'm going to measure about 5 ounces of developer, and then I'm going to squeeze these in and I'm going to mix it up. Okay, so right now I'm in the process of mixing it. So the developer is much thinner than the dye. The dye is very thick. Have any of you guys worked with oil paints? It's the same kind of consistency. Very thick. It's taking a lot. And of course this bowl is like nearly full with developer and dye, so it's a little bit harder to work with. If I were you, honestly, I would like get like a plastic fork or something and try to like break it up or put it in a separate bowl where you feel more comfortable, you know, being able to mix it harder without it splashing everywhere. Yeah, you know, I had a thought to maybe use a separate bowl, but I was like, no, this will be fine. Yeah, hindsight, right? As always. I ended up putting it in a Tupperware bowl, and just because this is like hard to mix. It's clumpy. You know, this is the first time for everything, so lessons are always going to be learned, right? So I think I'm going to stick with this. This is about as good as I can get it, and I'm going to apply it to my hair. I wanted to see if I could, nah, I won't, in one of those squeezable applicators, you know, like that come in the box dyes. I have one also from Sally's, but this is, it's a little too thick for that. So I'm going to just apply this all in my hair, and it's probably going to be sloppy and a little bit messy, and it might kind of get everywhere. So I don't think I'm going to film it, film my application of it, but yeah, I will show you how it looks after I have applied it in my hair though. This is it. I don't know. Do you see how orange that is? Here it is. So, what do you guys think? Alright, let me talk to you guys a little bit about this. So I used both boxes, and I almost wish I had another box, because I don't know if this is a user error. So as you see here, you know, my roots are very bright, and my ends, because they were blonde, are like orange, which I'm all for. I absolutely love them. But because of that, it's almost like it goes bright, and then it gets a little dull, and then it goes bright. Now on the box it says to really saturate the hair, especially the hair that you want to be most vibrant, or it says something like that. Let me see if I can find it. It says saturate the selected hair based on the effects desired. I'm guessing that means saturate it more where you want a more intense color. So I put it all over my head, and I felt like I was spending a good 10-15 minutes just trying to like make sure I get everywhere and to massage it all the way through. So I don't know if I just did not saturate as well this middle part. I'm thinking it's more because, you know, our heads radiate heat, and so the processing sped up there, and my ends are already blonde, so it also made him bright. But here there's no like heat, or not as much heat that goes on here. I don't know if you can see it because the lights that are on it, but like when the lights go out, when the lights go out, but when I turn off the lights, like these bright lights, I can see it more, where it just looks brighter, and then like it just goes a little less bright and a little more brown. If I do this again, if what I should do is get the get some tin foil. I have some of those square tin foil things, and then kind of like section off my hair with those, and then while it's processing, you know, use a blow dryer to like heat it up, because I don't want this getting, because I want this to be as fast as this, and these are already blonde. So, you know, maybe I'll do that next time if I do this color again. I'm not sure. I am also unsure if I'm going to lighten these ends. I'm trying to think of what else, if I need to mention anything else to you guys. I left this in probably closer to 40 minutes. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. If there's any other red hair colors you would like for me to try, also let me know down below. It's gonna be fun to see how long this dye lasts. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the flip. Bye guys.